The reason for this event was really to have something that we can raise money, because nobody likes to raise money. Nobody likes to ask for money. But the important thing is, whenever you have a nonprofit, you unfortunately need money and the support of great people. So we needed to come up with an idea on how to do that. And we came up with the Spring Spectacular, and for 8 years it's been spectacular. The reason why I started CAP was because of my daughter, and everybody knows she has alopecia. She has no hair. And the battle that we've had has been easier because we've been so involved. And every time that I can bother all of you on Facebook or email, it takes away the anxiety that I have on some of the things that I have to encounter. So it lessens the load on my wife and I. And in the past, we've tried to get our message out to all the people here, because this community and our friends and our family, so supportive, and we appreciate everything. We have a great board of directors. Everything's great. But we've gotten so many questions from people saying, so, you know, what exactly is alopecia? It's a great time, but nobody really knows. So we decided, let's start the 8th year with a new tradition by having a child with alopecia actually explain what they go through and why CAP is so important. And obviously the most important reason for CAP's existence is my daughter Maddie, so we figured she would be the first person that would do this. And then next year, we'll have somebody else, and so on. So she was a little nervous tonight, but she wrote something that was fantastic, and we did not help her. There wasn't enough good stuff about me, but otherwise it was good. But Maddie is going to come up, she's going to speak, and I think we're all going to enjoy it. So, Madison Wojtowicz.
When I was first diagnosed with alopecia, I was 5 years old and just starting kindergarten. I was just a normal, healthy kid when one day my hair started falling out. I was so young, but I do have big memories of not really being scared, but more confused. I barely even knew what alopecia was. All I knew is that it was a disease that my mom had. Once I lost most of my hair, it became a reality that I was going to be bald. My parents gave me the option of wearing hats or going bald. I think that really helped and made a difference in my life, having my parents make that decision. If they just put a hat on my head and covered up my alopecia, I might still be wearing hats today. My parents had a big effect on where I am today. Not just because I have to say that, but because they supported me every step of the way with every decision I chose. CAP has helped my confidence so much. I used to be more shy and quiet, and now I feel like I can do anything. If it wasn't for CAP, I might not have been comfortable up here tonight. I might have been too afraid to show who I really am. And CAP hasn't just helped me. That's the cool part. CAP is helping hundreds and thousands of other kids just like me. I know how it is to feel like you're the only one in the world with this disease. But CAP makes kids feel at home, like they are not alone. Not everyone has a success story like me. Some people are still struggling with alopecia, but hopefully CAP can change that for them. There was this little girl who started CAP when she was 5. She was so shy that she would hide every time my dad or anyone else tried to take her picture. Now she is 12, and last year she got up with me at Alopecia Palooza, CAP's national camp for kids. We did a CAP kid panel where we answered questions from parents and other kids with alopecia about school and dealing with bullies. It was fun, and I was so happy to have Alex up there with me, not only getting her picture taken, but answering questions and being a great role model for other kids. That's one of the great things about being one of the older kids now. We get to help other kids because we know exactly what they're going through. Another girl I met this year, named Lauren, just lost her hair when she was 15. She was from Illinois, and came to Alopecia Palooza a few months after losing her hair and was still really upset about it. She wore a wig, false eyelashes, and a lot of makeup. She hung out with me and some of the older kids. We bunked together. By the end of the weekend, she took off her wig, the eyelashes, and all the makeup, and said it was the first time anyone has ever saw her without them. Imagine that. We only knew her for that weekend, and she was comfortable enough to let us see what her best friends at home had not. That's what I love about CAP. So often, kids just take off their hats or wigs because they know no one is going to care or judge them. I have one more story. This past February, CAP went to New York because the New York Yankees and Modell Sporting Goods wanted to donate 1,000 hats to CAP. We invited everyone we knew in New York to come. This little girl named Emma, that we never met before, came. She was so cute and almost bald just like me. She said it was the first time she's ever seen anyone else with alopecia. I couldn't believe it. I've met hundreds of kids, but it reminded me of when I was her age. I didn't know anyone with alopecia. I thought I was the only one, but that was before CAP. All of these great things CAP does for kids like me, Alopecia Palooza, support groups, and our library program, none of it would be possible without the Spring Spectacular. So I just wanted to say thank you for coming and supporting us, and keep being as generous as you have been in the previous years. I can honestly say that sometimes I do feel a little bit sad about having alopecia, or I may wish that I had hair to braid or brush like my sisters, but I'm not afraid because I know I can look right in front of me and CAP will be there for me. And I feel really good knowing that many other kids feel the same way. Thank you.
Literally the best part about that is she did that all herself. So, you know, everybody gets the emails and the Facebooks and the Twitters and everything else that I do. And yes, I'm relentless, I'm a pain in the butt. I know this. But I'm a pain in the butt because of Maddie. And because of the Breslows and the Palloways and everyone else that we help. And we help kids from all over the world. We help more kids out of this area than we actually help here in the area. So, when you get something from me, just understand it that I'm not just doing it to be a pain in the backside. That there's usually some reason why. So whether or not it's an invitation to this or something else, it's kind of one of the things when I started CAP that I made a promise to myself that I'm going to help as much as I can. And it's kind of like a debt that I have to pay. So if I invite you to something else that has nothing to do with this, that's part of the way that I help give back. So with that said, I'm gonna wrap it up because I'm getting thirsty and hungry too. Be as generous as you can with the silent auction items. We have less people this year, but we still have the same amount of items, and we want them all gone. That's the first thing. The second thing is we have great raffles over here. We have an iPad 3, Apple TV, a cool phone, and a flip. And we have a lot of food and a lot of drink to take care of. And we have great kids that are going to be running all over the place. So if you see any of them, just say thank you for volunteering. Reminisce, once again, playing some great music. All of the sponsors, make sure you look at the sponsors that are in the program and make sure you visit them and say that I came here because you sponsored the Spring Spectacular, because we want them to continue doing it. If you're a decision maker or a business owner, we would love to put your logo in there also. Is there anything else that I'm forgetting? You have to talk louder. Why don't you just come up here? Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Bessie Wojtovich!
Hi, thanks for coming. I'm not the speaker of the family. Maddie doesn't get it from me. But I also wanted to mention that we have a family. One of our CAP kids' parents are here tonight, and they came all the way from Rhode Island. So I just wanted to thank the Kohlers for coming. And And just last month, Jeff and I traveled to Rhode Island because they held the very first off-site Spring Spectacular, and they, for their very first one, raised $14,000 for CAP. So, they're right over here. I can tell they don't want to come up, but but we couldn't be more grateful that they did that for us, and also that they came here tonight. So, and thanks to all of you for coming tonight, and we're just so glad that you're here.
Two more things. If everybody has a smartphone, if you could, get your smartphone out, take a picture of something, and check in. Let everybody know that you're here. That's the first thing. The second thing is, I want to say thank you to Karen Joswak, because she's the unheralded hero of this event every single year, and she gets no recognition for it, and we only pay her a little bit, and this is her payment right now. So, Karen Joswak, thank you so much for helping us out. And make sure you let all your friends know how great of a time this was so they can come maybe next year. I think that's it. Have fun, guys.